What's up, Aces? My name is Jake the Ace, and welcome back to The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Now, last episode was pretty intense. Ooh. That's nifty, but it's also scary as shit. Gumbo. Hey, hey. Investigating the coffin. Sweet. Hey, leave me this time. I'm gonna read this.
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. I'd appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, Churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
You're welcome, May. Yay. Back down to prison. Shake her up just in case I need it. I probably will need it. Let me see if I can find any skulls. I need some gunpowder.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of Nola. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's going to be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, but I gotta take the chance.
Go for it.
Sounds like this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. I think you should go for it.
Thanks for the support, tourist. It helps, especially when the mind is working out so many what-ifs. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the ship goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
You too. That's all you want to talk about? Okay. That kind of seemed like a waste of my time. But it's whatever. Is Casey here?
Casey, you there?
I got the reserve key.
Good news.
Good news? Hell, tourist. I would classify that as fucking outstanding news.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to jinx it, but no. You know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Good.
Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead, one step at a time. Okay, so the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels, and nothing but static for months.
Damn.
There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sight lines.
I think this would work just fine.
Reclaimed currently control it. Now the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while.
Damn.
From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm.
Oh, I'm ready.
And hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly, I'm a little freaked out.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Let's keep bothering him.
Tourist. Honestly,
That's it? Oh, but
What's bothering you?
It's just... I'm so close to getting out of here. And the closer I get, the harder it is for me to imagine what it's going to be like out there. You know,
Heaven.
I mean, I know it's not the same world it was before I was locked in. And I can accept that, you know? But it seems like in order to make it out there, I'm going to have to become something I'm not. Violent. Ruthless. Willing to hurt anyone for even looking at me sideways.
It's simple, Casey. Adapt to the violence, embrace it, or die.
Is that what you
True
mean?
that.
Huh? Or were you always the way you are? And yes, this is me freaking out a bit. But there's a big part of me that's scared to meet you face to face. I mean, look, I don't really know you, but I know what you're capable of. And frankly, it turns my stomach when I really think about it.
You should
You
fear
should
me.
fear me. You should fear everybody when you're out here.
Thanks for the advice. You know, I gotta hand it to you, tourist. A conversation with you is always enlightening. Even entertaining sometimes. But
Why, thank you.
that's about all I can handle right now. I'm gonna take a few minutes to myself. I'll talk to you later.
See ya, nerd. I got to do what I'm supposed to do. Oh, it's nice and rainy. And very watery. Oh, no, that's just the water. Never mind. Ooh, police van. Can I? No. Better warm the hands up. Get my trigger finger ready. There is really... No, wait, no walkers? Wait a minute. This is news. That's JB.
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now.
I'm also
we can
JB.
proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And
Appreciate
when we
it.
are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an
The hell happened to
opportunity
the side of your
to
face?
connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You
Go on.
piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest.
You want me to destroy the reserve?
1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you, most sincerely, for hearing me out.
You're welcome.
And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not
That's fine.
sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
About the reserve.
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
How did you get
How
the
did you
code?
find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put two and two together.
Well, okay, yeah, the reserve
The
benefits
rumors
you.
about what's inside the reserve are true. Wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And
True.
there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
Well, I
Why
mean,
choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
If the rumors about
oh,
wouldn't
no,
it
not
benefit-
that.
You are absolutely the
That's
same,
fair, actually.
and there is the only way forward in the proper.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaim.
Yes?
Yeah, what's the
The
origin?
Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused, politely. No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
That's fair.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Trip was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Trip was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil. And upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman.
Damn.
Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
True.
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives. Reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us. Forcing people to focus solely on survival, it's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
Nothing.
I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we're finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed,
Appreciate
tourist.
it. You mind if I kill it? Shut up. Shut. Ew. Alright, just let you.
We finally meet, tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, a bit more danger to your presence.
I thought you'd be taller, bitch, but proved me wrong.
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
from what I know about JB, it may take more than you and a couple of goons to take him down.
You a real smartass, tourist. I fucking love smartasses. Especially when I've snipped the tongues out of their smartass mouths. But I'm willing to give you a pass on your smartass ways. Just this once. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
I'm game for anything, as long as the offer suits me. What do you want from me?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
Oh, boo-hoo, bitch. Alright, Aces, I'm pretty far enough away. I'm gonna tell JB about this and see what he says. Maybe I should kill her. Maybe I shouldn't. I already hate her. Are you already ready? What the fuck?
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conversation. For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this godforsaken and still glorious city. I have no designs on escape.
Be good,
I
dude.
plan to march right out of this house, gun drawn, and send a message. If
Same
you
here.
feel like joining me, I suggest you keep
Oh,
on.
I'm gonna.
When it comes to violence, I am decisive and swift.
Oh, shit. He is pretty swift. Okay. Okay.
One-on-one! One-on-one!
Oh, shit. JB! Oh, ow. Damn. Headshot City. So you two just don't give a shit that I killed everybody. Oh. Thank you for your arm, Georgia. I appreciate it. Damn, JB. I wasn't trying to kill JB. JB! Ow. I don't deal with walkers. What's this say?
My dear Georgia, we have gone too far. This has to stop. We are not cruel. No matter what our
Yes, you are.
community is facing right now, we have to remember our promise to the people. I understand the need to pivot when faced with requests. Those responsible for the atrocities that led to the disease were brought to justice. We have to put the lessons we learned from all that tick business behind us. When I first learned that those animals were serving human flesh to our most desperate, simply to meet hunting quotas, I was enraged. But as difficult as it may be, I had to pivot. I had to try and understand the desperation that drove them to hunt human beings. Maybe our scavenging quarters were a mistake. Yes, punishment was warranted. But we cannot allow those horrors to color all the choices we make moving forward. We must help people, not abandon them. I have been changing course and making difficult decisions a majority of my life. We can figure this out. We can get this community back on the right track. I may be a bit compromised these days, but my mind is as sharp as ever. You need to be patient, and you need to trust me. You know, I have always thought of you as the daughter I never had. Have I ever steered you wrong? We will return to better days.
Yeah. What the hell? How the hell do you drive a... You know, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm gonna just find a way to climb up here. Oh, shit. Nice picture frame. Meet me where the Jasmine play. May, what'd you give me? What'd you give me? The key! The waterfall key! Oh, that's cool. What's this say?
Tourist, thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again.
No!
Maybe not.
May.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you will be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Ambra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Ambra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck. And I hope you find what you're searching for. May.
5, 8. Yeah. Oh, explosive arrow. Wait, that's it? Explosive arrows? Are you serious? You're kidding, right? Wait, does this fit in there? Oh. This is the last one. I didn't even talk to Casey. Oh, it won't let me put it in there. No! Damn it. Damn you, Casey. Well, I guess I'll go talk to Casey. Oh, it's just music because JB's dead. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, it makes sense. Sorry, JB. Guess I'm part of the tower. Well, Aces, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Now, I could just talk to Casey, plug in that final... this pump flow regulator. But I already have it set because I didn't talk to Casey. I just sat there and I was like, okay, well, let me do that thing, and now I'll talk to Casey. I spaced that out, and I tried plugging it in, it don't work, right? So, next episode, talk to Casey, put the pump flow regulator into the thing, see where that takes us, because I don't want to fall into something like, oh, I'm going to go automatically to the reserve, or here comes the tower, and I got to fend myself off, or the reclaim. You know, I don't want to find out. So, leaving this one here, you know what to do. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Peace out.